to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and join. You are welcome. Sweeter, 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 sweet.
Hey y'all, it's Nicole and I am back with another weekly vlog. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. And if you are a returner, then welcome back. So today is Sunday. I am actually getting ready to head to work. This week is a little bit of a chill week. I'm sorry I missed last week's vlog, but I was really sick, so I was not about to pick up the camera. But I do work tonight going into Monday night, and then I also work Monday night going into Tuesday. Tuesday I have class. Wednesday I don't have anything, thank God. No more simulations, just prepping and getting ready for clinicals that starts next Saturday. Thursday I have class as well. This vlog is really going to consist of a lot of studying. Next week I do have a test. I just got to spend time with the content. I told y'all in my last vlog we were learning about diabetes and obesity. This week we're learning more about different cancers and anemias, so all of that is going to be on next week's test. But yeah, tonight I may or may not get content done, but I have a lot of work to do because I really partied this weekend. It was my cousin's birthday, so we had to turn up. But now we got to get the ball back rolling. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of studying, a lot of flashcards, a lot of all of that going on in this week's vlog. I'm going to try to get to lab, but my main priority is to study for this upcoming test. So yeah. Okay, so it's 5:30 and I actually have a family meeting with all of the nurses and our family to, just kind of help our family prioritize care and things of that nature. So I will talk to y'all later. So right now I'm getting ready to do my last set of vitals. I typically round an hour before the shift is over, and that pretty much consists of, checking on them, making sure they have water for morning med pass, changing the trash, the linen bins, all of that. So yeah, so that's what I'm about to get ready and do now. Your call it, so I can help you? Okay.
My wallet's in there and they're kicking us out of here, so I just want to grab my wallet. Is there any way you could grab my wallet real quick?
You can grab your wallet.
I can say bye and everything?
Yeah. Hey y'all, so it's about 8:30. I got into work and had to get straight to work, like literally. Today I have 16 patients and they actually switched my assignment, which they normally don't do, so I was a little thrown off by that. So I have a completely new set of patients, but yeah. It's gonna be one of those nights. I'm gonna try to get my flashcards done and try to write them out. But I don't know. I'm gonna get as much as I can done. And my husband literally just texted me last night. He had 17 patients and he had basically the entire floor by himself. So, I try not to complain because, man, it could always be worse. And hubby was really going through it last night. He's at a different hospital than I work at, but pretty much the same thing. And tonight he literally just texted me saying he has 15 patients because, of course, I text him like, I got 16 patients and a new assignment, like what the heck. But yeah, it's just really good being married to someone who like not only gets it but is going through it with me too. So yeah, we have a lot of the same goals, very similar goals, and it's really a blessing to have the love of my life going through the same process and trying to reach basically the same goals as me. So yeah, I love that for me. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to fill y'all in. I'm gonna try to get content, but ain't no promises, cause yeah, but I'm gonna try my best. I just wanted to come and fill y'all in on what's going on. Oh, last night when I got off work, I did actually go home and I cooked and then I laid down. Got about 7.5 hours of sleep. I got up in like an hour because I wanted to make sure my chicken was all the way thawed out. And I cooked that before my hubby went to work. I cooked some chicken, some mashed potatoes, and some broccolini, which is really good. I'm gonna try to go finish it because I was trying to eat it before my shift, but that just didn't work out. But yeah, that's me. I'll talk to y'all later. It's like 6 o'clock. I am getting ready to do my last round on my patient, and I am so tired. Like, I'm so tired. I cannot wait to go home and go to sleep. But I already did trash and linen, so I'm just really giving everybody water that can have water. Then I'll be out of here. Oh, I was able to get my flashcards done, thank God. I haven't been able to like write them out and stuff. I don't have any flashcards with me. I thought I did, but I don't. So yeah, I printed that stuff off. Just have to do it tomorrow. I'm a little irritated Not a little. I'm a lot of irritated. But I can't really tell y'all why right now. Maybe one day I will. I'll talk to y'all later.
I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed. I am. I am. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed. I am. I seen another day, seen another breath, and I seen another raindrop trickle on all the leaves. I felt a little pain, but I felt a lot of joy. So I know to see and to breathe and to feel only means one thing. So I still believe, cause I know I got life, so I can't fight. And I know, say I realize on the hope of a good time, hope of a good time. Cause it's a choice, so yeah, I know it. To see the world and not be hopeless. I know, yes, I know that. Blessed with another chance, I am. 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 I'm blessed with another chance, I am. Blessed with another chance, I am. And every day, always on my head high, and my chest high, but that don't mean I don't cry. Feel like la 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 la. My enemies, I'ma say bye bye. Energy feeling like I can't fly. I know he loves me as well.
Inflammatory chemicals, right? Like remember cytokines and all of those things. So that can also be a problem and can lead to ARDS, right? Which is a respiratory issue.
Hey y'all, so it's literally like 10 o'clock at night. I'm so tired, but I'm just getting home. I got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna write out these flashcards tonight because I absolutely need to do that and get on studying, being that the test is literally next week. Today we learned about cancers in class. Tomorrow is gonna be a study day. I have something to do in the morning, but after that, I am just gonna be studying. And then me and my study group is gonna get together at some point tomorrow and go through those flashcards as well. Class was pretty frustrating. My program actually takes the HESI. I know a lot of nursing programs take the ATI, you know. But my program goes by the HESI, and even Mark K even says that the HESI is stupid, basically. I'm just saying. But yeah, I did not do well on my HESI last week. My thing, when you get to nursing school and you start learning how to maneuver through the nursing questions, the NCLEX style questions, like I'm actually not too upset about it because I did better than I thought I would. But the thing about these NCLEX style questions is you have, of course, 4 different options. And then it really comes down to 2 of the answer choices. You have one question that is correct, and then you have another question that is like most correct. So you have to choose the one that's most correct. The thing about it is, I always go with the answer that's like correct rather than most correct. And yeah, this test I ended up going with the other answers. So it's just like, I'm proud of myself because I'm able to get down to those 2 questions, but I'm not proud of myself because I need to pick the most correct answer. So yeah, it just was, I don't know, because like I wanted to pick the answer, but then I would be like, I remember my professor said this or that, and just switched up my answer. So bottom line, just go with your gut and pick the answer that you really think is most correct is what I need to be telling myself. But rough system because for security reasons, they only allow you the rationales, but there's nothing attached to the rationale. So it's literally just the rationale. It's no question like that it relates to. You just gotta kind of remember like, oh, I think I remember that was for this question, or maybe I got that question wrong. I don't know, it's not straightforward. They don't allow you to review your test to see, exactly what you got wrong. It just gives you a bunch of rationales and concepts. And then even after the test, for the remediation, which is basically like a bunch of different packets on topics, it's not really specific. So I don't know, it's hard. But the thing about it is it counts towards points in your grade. And I don't know, if you've been with me throughout this process, you probably remember my first semester instructor was trying to tell us like, y'all need to start doing well on these tests. But I don't know, it's just overall frustrating because a lot of the information they haven't taught us yet. Like when we do get to review the topics and concepts that you may have missed or whatever, this is stuff you learn next semester. And they're testing you on information that you haven't even learned yet. So it's overall really frustrating, but I feel like that aspect of it is how they feel like it prepares you for the NCLEX, because you're not gonna know everything on the test. You're not gonna know certain conditions, or you're just not gonna know everything. But you still have to be able to maneuver through the test and answer the questions correctly and pick the most correct answers. So yeah, from what I hear about the NCLEX, when they're selecting these answers, nobody's really like 100% like, yeah, that's the answer. And that's kind of how I felt with this test. It just was like, even the simple stuff, I'm like, I don't know if that's the answer or not. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I wasn't like 100% dead set like this is the answer. But I got most of the questions right rather than not, so I'm getting somewhere. And this test is really to show your progress throughout the program. However, it does count towards your grade. So it's like you don't need it to necessarily graduate, but you need to do well enough on it in order to pass the class. So yeah, it just blows my mind how they work this HESI in there. But yeah, I'm really tired. Work was really rough. I felt like I worked the day shift last night. It was tough, but I was able to persevere through the shift and get a little bit of work done at the same time. Yeah, I'm learning quite a bit about how the hospitals and these facilities work and maneuver through care. And yeah, that's also very interesting to me. I forgot to mention, I have a Pilates class on Saturday, but I think I'm just gonna reschedule that. This weekend is like my last weekend before I start clinicals next weekend, and I'm not trying to spend that in a Pilates class, honestly. I kind of just want to enjoy that before I have to get up at like 4 a.m. to get to clinicals, because I live that far from the hospital that I have to report to. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on here, update y'all about that and kind of what's going on. That's that. But again, like I always tell myself, with God, all things are possible, and I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I'm just believing that through this whole journey. Like I have no choice but to. Another method that I also want to try is to basically start answering a bunch of NCLEX style questions, like dedicating myself to answering at least 20 to 25 questions daily. I am gonna go with Nurse Boot Camp. I hear that that's the most similar to the NCLEX. I'm gonna try that. My teacher did recommend Saunders, because at the end of the day, I'm just like, how do I study? How do I study? How do I study? Just tell me how I need to study so I can get it, you know? It's like the more practice questions, the higher your chances are of passing these tests. You'll start seeing patterns and things like that. So on top of everything that I have going on and that I'm already studying for within the semester, I'm going to invest in the nursing boot camp and just start answering questions so I can get familiar with these topics and get familiar with these conditions that they expect us to know, and we don't, because they're not teaching it to us in our program necessarily. And I think they're gonna teach it to us, it's just that we haven't learned it yet. So I feel like the only fair shot at passing this test is like at the end, because we have all of the information or most of the information. I feel like they're still gonna ask us stuff on things we really don't know, we ain't even learned, even at the end of nursing school. Because I am in an ADN program, and we don't take pathophysiology, we don't take pharmacology. Those are not required for the ADN program. Those are requirements for the BSN program. However, we all sit for the same exact NCLEX, and we are expected to know the information. So yeah, that's my tactic. I'm gonna try to do that. Starting this weekend, I'll invest in that and get rolling on those questions. She did mention Archer, but I've heard some things. So I don't think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna dedicate myself to one specific method, and that is gonna be nurse boot camp or boot camp nurse or whatever. The boot camp one. NCLEX boot camp. Whatever it's called. That's the one that I'm doing. I'll talk to y'all later.
Still believe, cause I know I got life so I can't fight. And I know say I relax on the hope of a good time. hope of a good time. It's a choice, oh yeah, I know it. To see the world and I feel hopeless. I know, yes, I know that. Blessed with another chance, I am. 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 This can't be my forever, no. This can't be my forever, no. And I know they don't see what I see. Prayed on my knees for my peace. Wanna see family feel at ease, oh. And I know that there's more than this, yeah. And I know that there's more than this, hey, yeah. I pray for a new song, new day, new life, new season. Pray for the hope gone, restore, find life, new reasons. Pray for the soul lost, find out, find strength, find freedom. I pray I'll be alright.
Yeah, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I am on question 53 out of like 80 something. So I'm gonna keep working.
Just keep getting closer with God and trusting in His plans. Don't fall for the hype on the gram, they follow trends. Making toxicity look cute, that ain't romance. You gotta be better than. If the man upstairs know your name, I advise you know your worth. Get you a man who treat you like a queen, and always gonna put God first. Don't return to your past, I know it hurt. Last time they put you on a shirt. Glory to God that now you're living. Don't go back, it might be worse. Beautiful to be treated like dirt. Don't rush it, put it on pause. Let God satisfy your thirst. He don't pray at all. You know that ain't gon' work. Yahweh died for you, sweetheart. It's better that you deserve. It's not even worth that hurt. It's not even worth that hurt. It's not even worth that hurt. It's not even worth that hurt.
Alright, y'all, so it's like 2:48 in the morning, and I just finished my flashcards. They actually went a lot faster doing it this way. Like I told y'all before, I typically type out my questions and answers, and I send that to my study group so that we all are on the same page with what we're studying. But this time, what I decided to do was pretty much copy and paste all of my questions and then print those out so that I can minimize the amount of writing I have to do, because this is a lot of content on this test, and Like I said, I had like 80 something questions, and that's not even adding the cancers we learned about today and the anemias we're going to learn about on Thursday. Like, I cannot find my jumbo flashcards, so I had to put them on these little small ones and they don't fit, but this will definitely get the job done. But yeah, I just cut out a couple of questions and I taped it on the front of the flashcard, and then I put the answers on the back. I did not feel like going into my office on the other side of the house to get a highlighter. I thought I had one in here in my vanity, but I don't. And I didn't feel like going over there to get it. So yeah, I'll go through the answers tomorrow. Oh, what I did decide to do is while I'm writing them out, because that's like a form of active recall, which one of the girls that I actually watch on YouTube, because I also do watch a lot of other girlies who vlog the nursing school experience, and I saw that she had like a really big whiteboard, and it's at Home Depot for like $9. So I'm definitely gonna get that because my vanity is actually in my closet, and I call this like my little beauty corner. So I'm just about to elevate this space, and right there I'm definitely gonna put like that really big whiteboard so that I can do some active recall and study, because I really study here in my vanity rather than at my desk. It's just closer to my husband. It's just a good balance between us because we are different. We are very, very different. Even though we come to similar grounds and we pass together, like, it still takes a lot of individual work. I'm just the type of student that has to take notes. I have to write everything out, recall, read things a million times over to understand. Like, we're just different, and he is just different. It's amazing though to just watch him in class, because he would sit there with his hands folded and not take a single note, but be able to recall like what the teacher just said. So it's just amazing. Me, on the other hand, I am totally not like that. Me and my other friend that is in our study group, we clickety-clacking, typing through everything to get the notes and stuff that we need. So what I typically do, I make questions out of the notes that I took in class, and then I also listen back to the recordings and come up with some questions off of that. And I study that. I study what she says through and through. That's kind of my dedication to our group. I write out the flashcards and we'll go through them together. Oh, back to what I was saying, because I got off track a little bit. But this time, while I was writing out the cards, I read through the question and I tried to answer it after I finished writing each card, which each card has about 7 to 8 questions on it. I tried learning the card as I went, so that really helped. I am gonna give myself a break. I'm so bad at actually taking a rest and then getting back to it. I just go straight through for hours. But my nails look horrible, so I'm about to do my nails. And that's the thing about being able to do your own nails. Like, I changed my nails so much. I just soaked them off. This time I didn't soak them off, but I changed them a lot. My go-to is always gonna be the French. I'm about to do another French set, and I really shied away from the acrylic because Builder Gel is really where it's at. For right now, Builder Gel is really where it's at. Gel is healthier for the nail. It strengthens my nail and it lasts, and I love it. For me to do my nails in my house, like, if you know, that acrylic stink. It smells terrible. So once I found a new way to really get the same look, I definitely decided to go with that. And yeah, I use the Gel-X method to apply my tips. I don't do that super glue stuff. And then I will apply the Builder Gel on top of it, or the hard gel on top of it, once I get the nice short square shape that I like. I paint my first chip on, and that's gonna be that. I'm not gonna record that process because, baby, I need to decompress. It's like my time to really relax and decompress my mind. So I'm gonna do that. I do have to be up in a couple hours to go with my granny some place in the morning. And yeah, so I just want to talk to y'all before I go to bed tonight. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the morning. Hey y'all, so I am up and I am getting ready to actually head out. I am going to Home Depot to go and get the whiteboard to go here behind me, and I will order the stuff later on to elevate my vanity space. And yeah, let's go.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah. No longer blinded, I can see you. I'm on my way to meet you. We gotta talk, you know. All these trials and tribulations got me tired, I need rest. And I heard that I can come to you when weary of my flesh. You awaken me from death, God, I need you. No more walking by the flesh, that's when I leave you. God told me I'm someone. Told me I'm someone.
Okay, the bag is secured. I absolutely don't feel like it, but I actually need to go to Walmart. I need to pick up a few things. I need some more women's vitamins. I need some more women vitamins. I usually take the Ollies, but I'm out of those, so I need to get some of those. And I kind of want to look to see what stuff they have in like the education section. I've seen that some people said that their whiteboard that I just got is really not magnetic, so I'm gonna see if they have something. Yeah, let's go in the store real quick.
Told me I'm someone. Told me I'm someone. Told me I'm someone. Know that I'm someone. No, I'm a child of God. I wanna go to Golly way. Close to your love again. I give my heart again, Jesus. I wanna go to Golly way. Close to your love again. I give my heart again, Jesus.
And the two emergency states of hyperthyroidism is what?
The storm and the toxicity.
Yeah. And then if the patient has hyperthyroidism, would the TSH levels be higher or low?
Oh,
Yeah.
TSH will be low.
So what are the clinical manifestations of hyperthyroidism?
So you lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting skinny and your eyes start to bulge out. You look
Yeah.
unhealthy. You know you're weak because you lost weight.
Yeah, fatigue.
You're fatigued and your heart palpitates.
Dysrhythmias.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you have anxiety because you think people are looking at you because you got bulgy eyes.
Okay.
That's how I remember it.
They have a bigger appetite,
Yeah.
but they're losing weight.
Didn't we do a case study on that?
Yeah.
Where she
Yes.
was, but I think the lady had something else. So this is the one where they eat more
They eat
and they
more.
lose weight.
Yes.
Oh, I was tying that to one of the
It's
other
somewhere
diseases.
else.
So that's hyperthyroidism.
So yeah,
So
hyperthyroid.
high thyroid levels. So if their TSH is low, they're going to be losing weight, bulging eyes, like you said, dysrhythmias, and palpitations, increased appetite. Yeah, because
Yep.
they're eating more. That's really the key.
Mhm.
Bulging eyes, eating more, and losing weight. For a person who has hyperthyroidism, what are some of the nursing interventions the nurses can do?
They're given something.
So
Yeah,
Medication.
For hyper, it's the methanol.
Yeah.
And then they also want to do surgery too, right?
Yeah. The first line is the medication, and then the most common
Is
is the surgery,
The
and then in
outpatient.
between that is the iodine and
Yeah.
the
Because then we get into
proliferol.
that's the subtotal thyroidectomy
Mhm.
and the parathyroidism and all that crap. What complications is important to assess after patients had a subtotal thyroidectomy? When they get back from that surgery, what are you assessing?
Oh,
is
they're
it like their gag reflex?
their gag reflex.
Yeah, the gag reflex. Some clinical manifestations of hypothyroidism. Everything's the same except they're gaining weight.
Yes.
Let me go back. Yeah, lethargy, slow speech, no initiative, weight gain is the difference.
Fullness?
Cold intolerance.
Yes.
Fullness in the throat, the hoarseness, and then the emergency state is the myxedema, coma.
Dry skin she talked about. So weight gain. I got
Joint
constipation.
pain, dry skin.
Cold intolerance. Fullness in the throat.
Cause think about it, you
Yeah.
gaining weight, your joints gonna hurt.
Hoarseness, voice.
Oh man.
He's going to bed, Blake.
I'm still here. I'm right here.
That's not.
You know, this is giving.
I moved the chair for you.
This is giving. I know this stuff. It's you two that
No,
gotta study.
I'm listening and I'm studying with you guys.
I can show y'all him right now.
If he
This
gets-
man is laying on the couch with a cover.
Literally absorbs words.
Bro,
And we're 50,000 cards in.
I literally was explaining that to them yesterday. I was like, oh my God, you have to see him in class. He sits there with his hands folded, don't take a single note.
No, my husband said,
You-
how do y'all, he asked me earlier in the days, he was like, so how do y'all study? And I'm like, well, me and Nicole have to write it, color it, print it,
Rewrite it.
reread, talk about it. And he said, what about her husband? I said, he just absorbs it.
He d-
Literally sits in class without a pen and a paper. He carried his iPad just to show face at one point.
He takes his book bag in it. Well, now he don't even take nothing.
No.
But he used to crack me up because he had a big
He
old
ju-
book bag. Like, what you taking a book bag for? You want
He might as well ask Brandon what he's doing and hang out with him while we go to class. 'Cause
But no, his contribution is really like explaining it, like
No,
making
yes,
it make sense.
for
it's
sure.
like, we balance each other out for real. Oh, managing hypothyroidism. You give him meds too.
yeah, you're basically giving meds.
What's the medication? Don't look.
No, I'm not gonna look. It's what does it start with?
L.
Oh, I don't know the name.
Levothyroxine.
Yes, yeah.
Low level thyroxine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a synthetic hormone.
T3. Why is it nutritional therapy if you're gaining weight with hypo? Are you gaining too much weight?
Possibly too much or too little or something isn't good.
But I also think it's like because there is still a nutritional imbalance. Because like with hyper, there's a nutrition imbalance because they're just digesting the food so fast that the body can't absorb all the nutrients from it. And I think that with hypothyroidism, how can you choose foods that are easier to break down or are better to break down or better to eat that aren't as fatty and stuff like that for you to gain as much weight?
What's the most common cause of hyper and hypothyroidism?
Autoimmune.
Yes. Autoimmune. Where's the parathyroid? Parathyroid located? It's in the kidneys.
I'm done with you.
Where's the parathyroid located?
In the throat, behind the thyroid.
Yeah, it's behind the thyroid. What electrolyte is affected by the parathyroid gland?
Oh, I know this one. Calcium.
If the parathyroid level is high, will the calcium be high or low?
High. What is hyperparathyroidism and hypoparathyroidism?
Parathyroid level is high, parathyroid level is low.
That's literally
Yes,
it.
that's literally it. The test that is important to obtain for a person with hyperparathyroid. If they're hyperparathyroid, then their calcium level is high, which means for hypercalcemia, they usually have bone fractures, bone weakness, stuff like that. So the test that we want to do is the bone density test.
A person's parathyroid levels are high. What course of treatment is most common? That's the surgery one.
So for hyperparathyroid, you're giving them the calcimetics.
The bisulfonate.
That's for the bone strength.
So the calcimatic.
Wait, as soon as we get it down pat in our brain, turn to go so.
Actually.
And now we gotta rethink it.
It's just how I remember the calcimatic drug name because I'm sure the drug name's gonna be on there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, because we keep saying calcimetic. We're gonna be looking for that.
So it's called.
Can you please spell it?
Calcet.
Yeah, that's really good.
Ni.kole. CINACALCT or CET is.
Oh, that's the name of the drug. I thought calcimetics was the name of the drug.
No, he
that's what I
said
was
it's like
saying.
the end. It's like saying it's an
It's
NSAID.
the classification
Yeah.
drug.
Oh shoot.
I don't know. It looks like cancel calcium. Like it looks like cancel cal to me. I'm gonna give a medication that cancels out calcium because there's too much.
I can see that.
Yeah.
If you look at it kind of like backwards or something, it does. I do see the word cancel in there.
I see cancel in there for sure. If I put the A in front of the N.
Clinical manifestations for hyperparathyroidism. Oh, we already know these. Hypo is the same thing as hypocalcemia, plus fatigue,
Joint pain.
yeah, spasms and all that. What are long-term side effects?
What's your nail made out of?
Calcium.
Is it really?
I thought it was something else.
But
I don't know.
Because that's why they take the horns of rhinos
yes.
for whatever it is that your nails are made of.
Oh, I thought nails were calcium. I'm sticking with that. So I
Okay,
remember
yeah, we
it on
can stick
test.
with that.
But I need to know what it is in a rhino's horn now.
I never heard of that.
Hey Siri, what are fecal?
He's been drinking tonight. You want to know how we can remember this? It's all the things that could happen to a woman that's going to piss us off.
Collagen.
Collagen. That's
No,
what it
keratin.
is.
Keratin.
No, it's
No, collagen. Collagen's in the skin. Keratin's in the
yeah,
fingernail.
yeah.
For the long-term side effects, just remember if we get hair loss, dry, coarse skin, brittle nails, we're falling apart. That's how I'll remember it.
The medulla is located in the brain.
Don't start with that.
What does it do?
But no, it's not just the medulla. It's the adrenal medulla you're looking for. And it's in the inner part of the adrenal gland.
Huh?
Yes, so your question was, where is the adrenal medulla located?
No, I said where are the adrenal glands located, and then I said where is the medulla located, and what does it do? Those are two separate questions. Is there a medulla, adrenal medulla? I don't think so, because the adrenals are on top of the kidney.
Don't
The
you
kidney.
start with that either. 'Cause
It
you
is.
need
Now
to-
the adrenals is on top of the kidneys.
Adrenal gland, sterile hormone located on top of kidney. Adrenal medulla is the inner part. Adrenal cortex is the outer part. That's what I was talking about before.
Look, Cynthia,
What?
I had that too.
I know you. Where do you think I got these cards from you. What do you?
It's in my notes. Adrenal glands, adrenal medulla, adrenal cortex.
Yes, that's why I was like, when you ask that question, don't just say medulla. You gotta. What are you
Well, I gotta
specifically?
reword that whole thing because
When you have adrenal cortex disorder, it's Cushing syndrome.
hormone disorder, too much exposure to steroids. Difference between type 1 and type 2.
Type 1, your body is not producing insulin.
Okay.
Type 2, your body is producing it, but not enough.
Right. And then they don't know what to do with the insulin, and their body can't regulate
Blood glucose.
Yes.
So the insulin's what keep your blood sugar levels down, and when you're resistant to it, that's when your sugar goes up high.
That's why they can't regulate the blood sugar because they're insulin resistant.
Yes.
What's the 15-15 rule? 15 grams of carbs every 15 minutes until you regulate the sugar. I check a lot of sugar. That's what I was telling my mama. Like, it's crazy how common diabetes are. It's crazy, like, when the patient comes in and they don't have diabetes. It's like, oh, they got sugar
when
too.
you live in America, there's no portion control. There's fast food everywhere.
But it's crazy too, because like you'll go in and it's like, oh, there's no Accu-Checks.
Yeah,
or,
like that's
it's
weird.
only...
I've always got skyrocketed sugars, but I never once thought that sugars can get to HHS level or DKA levels. I've never seen that on my floor, but it makes sense.
I've never seen it
not
on
our
my floor.
Good morning, y'all. So today is Thursday and I'm out running a few errands. I did get some blood work drawn today and I'm dropping off my application to do my passport, finally. So yeah, I'm doing that. Y'all, so I put up my whiteboard yesterday, right? I absolutely love it. Only thing is, I don't think I got the right command strips, or I don't have enough. Or maybe it's where I'm trying to hang it. I don't know. But it fell on me yesterday and it hurt so bad. And it cut me it cut me on my leg. And that thing is heavy. I tried to go to Dollar General and Dollar Tree over here to see if they have more command strips. And I also want to get the fat expo markers because, I don't know, those are just better for that whiteboard rather than like the small ones. And I tried to look for like some more command strips in there, but they don't have them. My passport appointment isn't until 12, so I was trying to waste some time, which is why I came over here. But they didn't have what I need, so I'm just gonna have to go to Walmart after my passport appointment, which is on the way home. I'll do some studying and then I'll get ready and go to class. But I just wanted to come in, check in with y'all. I'll see y'all later. That actually just pissed me off. I go in there to do my passport. I have everything, or so I thought I did, except my ID. My thing is, I printed off a copy of my ID, and I don't know if it's like protocol or I don't know. I don't know if it's protocol or what for you to have the physical ID, but you have all the information that you need, so I don't understand why you can't just process my application. Then I filled out because you can do it a couple different ways. I filled out my application online. Online, it tells you what is mandatory and what is not mandatory. And for her, she's having me fill out information that I know is not mandatory, saying that I have to, and if I don't do it, I have to sign some paper saying I didn't fill out all the information or some crap. But I need my passport expedited. I'm getting it expedited and I need it ASAP, so I'm really not trying to have no trouble. But I printed out the information that was mandatory according to the actual passport website, and she's like giving me attitude, like making me fill out extra stuff. So I'm like, you know what, at this point, then I was supposed to do my passport last week when my husband did his, but my birth certificate is laminated, and apparently you can't have a laminated birth certificate for whatever reason. So I needed to go to the DMV, get another copy of my birth certificate and all of that. So I ended up not being able to process my application last week when he did his, but I stood in line with him, did the process. In the post office, it was a different post office, but that post office took the picture and I paid for the picture. So it was like, okay, I have everything I need, just give you the application, and that's that. She talking about, we need to take another picture. Oh, the light is too dark. No, we don't need to take another picture because the post office took this and they sent off my husband's application with, like, no, I'm not taking another picture for what? Honey bun, I'm giving you my application to send it off. That's the only thing I need you to do. I don't need you to say anything else about nothing else about nothing. But anyways, at this point, whatever. Hey y'all, so it's a few days later and I just wanted to come in and properly close out this vlog. Thursday, after I finished running my errands and things, I decided not to go to class. She was only going over like one topic and I live pretty far from campus and I just was like, I'm not going to class. So I didn't go to class Thursday, but I did cook, study, and listen to the lectures that my friends sent over with the teacher's consent, of course. I do have consent to record in my class, so yeah, listened to the lectures and studied. And then Friday, I spent like majority of the day trying to figure out how to get that board up, but I was not able to get it up. So what I'm gonna do is just pick a different wall in my space and go with a bigger board. And then I did order the rest of the stuff from Amazon for my beauty area / study study area because this is basically where I study. This is where I am like all the time. So yeah, maybe I'll just show you how it looks in the next vlog. But yeah, I hope that y'all are enjoying my channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned for another weekly vlog.